What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode on the Pork Grind server. Oh my god, guys, I've been itching to get back here. So, last episode we did a tour to see what other people are up to. There's already a gold farm being worked on. I've heard talk of a witch hut. These guys are crazy. I can't keep up with them, partly because I have to, help manage the server too. And it's just been a crazy few weeks, so my to-do list I haven't gotten near enough done. And that's why we're back at the iron farm today. Look, somebody built an AFK up there stuff and things already. Yeah, we have elytra now, so I'm not sure if there's a ladder there or not, because it's not really needed, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do like some cool, I don't know, like ender pearl teleportation stuff and things for AF. Or we'll just light up the caves. That would be smarter. Yeah. So, we had some changes to the server, peeps. One of them was we shut off FireTick because we kept having stuff burned down. And we had a server outage for a bit too, which prevented me from playing as well as the others just for a day. It was troubles for the provider, which kind of sucked, but no harm, no foul. These things happen. So what have I gotten done in between? Well, you can see there's been a bit of work here. So first off, I got all my doorsies placed, and basically you can see they follow a pattern of all just being like that, except for the last few here. And it's the same on both sides, guys, here for the south side, and that's to do with how the timer is going to load the doors. The change in directionality is required. See, it looks like that had, I don't even know, I don't remember. Looks like that had some issues, but yeah, you can see the same pattern here, and that's just to help load the stuff and things in the proper way. Anyways, also what I got done was put a little tripwire system in here. We're going to wire that in, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to auto detect the rate that the guys are coming down. Yeah, the guys. So once they're coming down, and I'm not even sure on this, but it'll detect, because we got our redstone room here, how frequent they're coming down. And if they slow down for whatever, it's going to trigger a rebuild of all the villages automatically, so we don't have to worry about it. Now, I still have to put a chunk loader in here, an portal stuff loader. But in addition, I got this done, and I had these off by a block, so I had to tear them all out. It was amazing. So now they're lined up properly. You can see if we break that. Yeah. So what happens is that one goes this way, that one goes this way, and if you don't know, when pistons are extended, they let light through. So that's what toggles the doors on and off in the building. We got all these repeaters to power, so when this one gets pushed forward, this powers, and you can basically see how we've got like a comparator clock setup type thing with hoppers all the way down this. But I need to get some wiring in here, and what we're basically going to do is, I know there's like, I think it's 3 here and 1 over here or something like that, and there's some various timings. I gotta rewatch the tutorial stuff and get this wired in. And what it's going to do is we're going to have these run and those run to create a set of timing. We got to pop some torches up here, that kind of thing, so that it controls the rate that a block travels through the hoppers, and that's what's going to control our pistons for the loading. Then we got 2 towers we got to put on either end with more doors and some redstone torches. All right, guys, so I got this set in. Ooh, little lag spike with the rain stuff and things ending. Got a new set of Optifine feature stuff and things too. I'm not sure on yet, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, so basically we got torches here, and 2 because of like length. I'm not sure. It would be length going in those early directions, so they'll go on and off at the same time. But basically, we're running a torch tower from this 7-tick or 7 repeater 2-tick setup. 4 here, 2 here, and this is mirrored on the other side. Exact same thing. And then we run this, and I know it looks like a lot of redstone for conventional day type build stuff and things, but believe it or not, he's actually using the length, and even in consideration of how these cross, so based on whether it lights one or the other from the center kind of thing, to do all the timing. So it's not something where you can like substitute something less laggy like repeaters. It has to be redstone for this. And then we got a 4-tick here, single tick there, and those are right at the end of the redstone wires. So that's the last one that would shut off. You can see if we go, let's say here, and we'll do this one just because, you know, less ticks, but you can see they shut off there. And that's, both of these are configured like this on both sides. 4-tick, 1-tick, nice and easy. But now for the most part, what I've got to do is work on the center. Wow. Now, these are going to be basically with the towers on either end. What is responsible for each tower is going to have villagers in them and a set of doors. So the timings that come from the center clock I'm about to build here are going to be what's responsible for not only opening and closing the pistons on these ends to make these sections of doors valid, but moving villagers up and down to make the doors in the towers on each side valid at a similar time. And what's that's going to do is it's going to create a valid village. And then through a process of moving valid doors here and moving valid doors in the towers, we're slowly going to move each village into the center here. And then the timer starts and drags another one, and so on and so forth. I'll show you guys in a creative world, like once we're all done the build, because it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a time lapse. Okay, so I have literally never seen a tree grow like that before. Like, what? That's, what? Like, I don't even know what to say. So anyways, yeah, I realized I'm probably going to need more blocks. I changed this up just for the decoration part, because, you know, I do, most of this is going to be decorated by myself. Oh, did I mention I changed this up too? Because he had a discrepancy between a couple different worlds. So 6 up here on 2 ticks, torch tower here, that here. It's just cleaner, and it'll allow me to do a better job at decorating this, right? That's the thing. So anyways, I'm in the middle of doing like some comparator clock stuff and things here, and yeah, I'll be back. That moment when you keep screwing up dimensions. Yeah. 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 That's all I have to say about that. Is I'm an idiot. Yeah. All this, all wrong. Everything over to that edge, wrong. And are you ready for this, guys? Are you ready for this one? You know what else is wrong that I didn't notice until just now? That whole upper floor needs to go up a block higher. Are you freaking kidding me? How did I miss that when I was building it? Idiots! So, yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the redstone and then do that. Dang it, Bobby! You ever get dizzy placing redstone dust? Jeez Louise. For the love of Pete. And, you know, if you watch Daniel's tutorial, you're gonna see the furnaces. We've covered that in my Mythbusters episode about that. My Minecraft Facts episode. Yeah. Furnace eyes do not stop the things. So these go clockwise. That's north. So they're going clockwise, whereas the other ones go counterclockwise. And this is basically going to be the heart of our timer, with items going through it. And then for the most part, the rest of this is pretty much just, you know, powering the various signal strengths from there. So a couple torches, repeaters, there's torch towers there that also go up to the other side, and I think it's easier if I show the other side from this side. Can't believe I'm gonna have to rebuild that. So yeah, you can see a torch there powering the middle one, torch here powering this end one, and you can see a piston dolly setup, stuff and things on 2 ticks as well, same as the other side. Fed by a comparator over there, powering that one, and just a random torch there for lighting. So, not overly complicated. The shape is more about getting everything within the constraints here. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to build my master timer over there, which is going to involve, okay, I've got a dropper. Cool. So yeah, basically all that's left is like a master timer here, reset button, like a manual restart, and a tripwire monitor thing goes in here. And that's pretty much it, guys. From there, we can like trigger the whole thing to restart the farm by either pushing a button or just by that not going off. Itchy presents! Itchy presents! We had a little mishap with the server restart where Itchy lost his stuff. So I just copied the dragon egg and stuff because the last backup I had of his inventory was before the dragon fight. So yeah, it's a thing. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff and things. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I guess it's not that big a deal, but it doesn't look that pretty. I've also cleaned up the bottom here. Like, there was too much stuff that was just unnecessary. I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? So we'll go like so. Cap our clock off there because it needs the thing. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it other than the items. And if I remember correctly, it's something like 32 in here, I think. Alright guys, so outside of being a complete idiot, I'm almost there actually. So this is our tripwire system. So basically we've got an RS NOR latch here with multiple sets of torches. So based on timing, from this lovely little clock right here, which you can see I have gone out of my way to lock, so it's not trying to rebuild the system, because as soon as I unlock this, this RS NOR latch is not going to get a pulse from that, right? So eventually what it's going to do is it's going to flip this comparator due to the pulses it gets from this clock and come over here and turn this off to try and reset the system. Now, as far as the system is concerned over here, I have laid it out, staggered it out, so as far as it's concerned, it's on. So nothing's moving, everything's in a locked state. Anyways, we've got our minecart hopper over here. I kind of customized his setup a little bit just because I didn't like the layout. He had this huge wall for a button here. Because we've got that clock, there's no need for an exterior button. I'd rather have windows. I can have a manual button from inside. I'll build an access to get in here. Anyways, maybe on either side, actually. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. I might close it off and leave it like underground. But, you know, things are cleaned up for the most part. Slabs pretty much wherever I can use slabs, so there's not an unnecessary mess, you know. All the things are good. His instructions were a little bit off. He missed a row of hoppers here. This is why it's always good to check worlds in the working world, even when you're following someone's tutorial, because making tutorial vids quite frankly, is a pain in the keister. So at the moment, these are like ready to rock. So I guess we'd need an item there. And then the other one, because it's counterclockwise, is just going to go around to the other end anyways and open the other end. Yeah, it's going to, right? Yeah. Because they're supposed to alternate, right? So that is the beginning. Unless I got these hoppers wrong. There we go. Just took a minute. That is the beginning of the phase. They're going to alternate like that. But naturally, while I'm building, I'm going to leave those parts out. Because I don't want, you know, weird villages all over the place. I have to move the villagers in here and stuff. There's still a lot of work to do yet. So by not having blocks in there or any item to open any of those doors, we're not going to have any valid villages. I mean, there'll be some up top that could technically be there, but because the villagers are going to be too low to see the doors, yeah, basically I'll be able to come load these once we're done building, push the button, and watch it go to town. Until then, we're all good in the hood. So I need 20 villagers up in here. Well, wait, what were we talking about? Why'd I come over here? Oh yeah, because engineer did the job of bringing a couple villagers over here to get started. We do have one problem, and that's we need a black coat, but I mean, I can go get one. No big deal. I've still got 2 monstrous towers to build. I've got to decorate it, which is insane. Yeah. Crazy work to do. I think at the very least, though, before I get out of here tonight... why do I do this to myself? Is there a place we can jump from up here? So a lot of this could be slab, by the way, too. But I'm leaving it solid block just because it's up top. And I don't care. I might change that. We'll see. I don't know. But I've definitely got to change this now, which I'm not going to lie, sucks a little. Because, you know, nobody wants to have to do this stuff twice, right? Nobody likes doing this stuff twice. Alright, so the extra work I make for myself sometimes is really stupid. I was trying to think about the easiest way to do this, and I realized it was probably in sections like this. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having everything despawn, which I definitely don't want to do. And the main thing is to be able to get this pattern, like, without having to try and look underneath and copy it and do a quick, like, super quick, right? So, yeah, I thought about, you know, bringing it up in stages and making that the last section to bring up, because then I can basically just carve this out like so, right? And just follow the existing wood blocks. And then from there, I mean, you know, now I can come back with an axe and fill it in, right? Nice and easy. And then place the fences back around, and I'm good to go. I don't know if the fences are going to stay there or not. In one of Daniel Coates' designs, he used them oak instead of spruce, but similar kind of color scheme. And it does look good. Like, the way he decorated it on his server looks good. I like it. And we're kind of mocking it and doing our own variant. But yeah, I don't know if the fences are going to stay, because he ran them all the way around the redstone and stuff. Left the redstone turned off. I plan on encasing my redstone, you know, to protect against lightning and all those kind of stuff and things. Creepers, yeah. I've never been a big fan of leaving exposed redstone. So, because I'm not putting the fences around the edges like he did, I might not leave them here. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I can't decide. Almost at the end. Almost at the end. I fixed my stupid mistake. It's amazing. I was actually just thinking, as tired as I am, I think I'm gonna, like, close that in, too. Just so it's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily gonna worry about, like, super fancy, but at least getting it done. Basically, we're gonna continue this wraparound, like so. No, not like that, you idiot. Yeah. I think I want this here. I don't know. Do I want that there? Is that a thing? Is it going to look weird if I do it like that? Is it going to go around if I do it like that? Or do I want it one up higher? See, I kind of like to keep that thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, I've been trying to clean it up a little bit. I just punched a hole in the wall for now. One thing that I kind of like that he did on this wall, and this wall alone, Mr. Daniel Coates, was he framed this in with this. Now, he brought the block down even a block lower, which I didn't really care for that much, to be honest with you. I think this is good. Just like a so. We're good. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good. It's good. I was debating though, I'll be honest with you, like taking these out, but then I think we'd have to put gray on those sides and we'd have to do the same there. So I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. But one thing I was thinking was, you can see how, dang it, Bobby. I framed this in a little bit like that. And I was debating just doing something like that on those, just to kind of close those in, because I kind of want stuff like that open, right? So I can access it, but I want it to feel like a closed room when we're in here. Like this area, you know what I mean, is fine type thing, but actually, it might be fine on this side too. Yeah, it's good on that side. So it's really just over on that side where it needs it. I love closing this off like this. Gives it more of a room feel. But then we got our service access here. I've got the manual restart on either side here for now. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to wire that in underneath. And we'll have an access from underneath. But then how's that work out? Can we just... Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna flap sometimes. It's, yeah, that one is. So is that one. It is what it is. Whatever. It'll make some noise when the thing's rebuilding. But now we've got this closed in, which I'm liking. I'm gonna put another floor up here, which is why I've got this raised up. I was kind of thinking of having like a little, I don't know, glassed in patio type stuff and things here. I might even like seal this in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Might dome it in with like some arches or something cool like that and build it, connect it to this house and have a whole top over this. I've got a design for covering those ends in. So yeah, I think we're going to run a roof over all of this once the redstone portion is completed. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like that in the corners. Just cause it's there. Again, like stuff like this, I could close it off completely, really. But I like having my redstone accessible. Doesn't mean it can't look good though, right? Now we need another one of those. Dang it, Bobby! Right? Or did I already put... I already put one there. I'm an idiot! We had enough. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, it's coming along, guys. I mean, the clock is ready to go. And it's not even that complicated. It looks like more than it is. It's just firing off a series of repeaters, and then we've got a clock here that determines which ones fire off. We've got a clock here that counts each time it goes through a cycle, right? That's what these are for. They'll sink into here and then they'll fire back one time each. Then we've got this clock that'll run back and forth, pulsing this whole system once it starts. And then once I let go of this lever, we've got this clock that counts how long in between golems there is before it sets this off to rebuild. And then really, this clock right here, which is locked right now, that's the rebuilding clock. That's the one that cycles until the whole rebuilding is done, back and forth, and then stops. So, I mean, it's a thing, guys. Like, the redstone room is done. We got that raised. We're almost ready. I just got a couple big towers, and we're ready to rock. I love it, guys. I love it a lot. So, as always, smash that like if you enjoyed the episode, to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that sub button for more videos, people. Thanks for watching. Bye.